point that homeboy figured that he had enough. Not only did I moss him for the touchdown, but it was also interference. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But I am not done using IU yet. I am coming right back out saying, show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. And I am matching up against Ashton Genty and the Boise State Broncos. This should be fun. Let's get it! Now, when I came out and used these boys, Ashton Genty did not have the update quite yet, I don't believe. So I was wondering, what abilities was he going to have? Downhill, arm bar, shifty. He's going to be doing any and everything he wants out here on this blue turf. And I had an eye on him coming up and making the tackle. So I figured he was going to try to give it to him every single play, and I had to be waiting for it. Now, I don't think anyone had on their bingo card that Cignetti was going to have these IU Hoosiers at 9-0 and sitting number 8 in the AP poll. So crazy stuff, dude. They are doing their thing in the Big 10, or if you want to call it the Sig 10. But I'm missing a tackle right there. And Boise State is trying to get down that field. Look at this boy Genty running. Whoop! Hitting us with the spin move and everything, bro. I am like, oh my goodness. I did not want to come out here and have to deal with the best running back in college football. But on 3rd down and 1, can we get a stop? No, we cannot. He is around the outside. But I have been to a few IU games. You know I live in Indiana. And I must say, compared to the very first game when the crowd was half empty, it started getting crazy out there. The stadium is full now. And you know they have to play Michigan coming up this weekend. So that one should be a big one. And then Ohio State, brother. That is going to be their biggest game of the season as I come up with the interception. But I know people have been talking that crap saying they ain't played anybody. Hey, the people that they have played in the Big 10 so far, they have been absolutely destroying them. You know what I mean? And I'm coming out here on offense trying to do my thing. I got my boy Curtis Rourke as the quarterback, dropping back, throwing. We are going to run him down, and he is going to fumble the ball.
What in the blue moon?
Will you look at that, trying to taunt me? He fumbled it, and it ended up being a touchback. And the very next play, I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to show homeboy what I'm all about. Faking it to the running back and throwing it deep. I have my receiver cross, and he is not going to be caught all the way in for the touchdown. That is like instant karma for my opponent. He was trying to taunt me going into that end zone on the pick, fumbled the ball, and we ended up getting it and throwing a long touchdown to take the lead. And now he's dropping back, trying to run a screen, but no, sir. I told you I am keeping an eye on this dude, Ashton Genty. Look, I know he wants to try to catch it out of the backfield. I miss. Oh, my goodness. We make him fumble the ball, and we return it all the way. These Hoosiers were something special. You see what we're doing out here. And they are only a tier 3 team. I had to come out here and make sure I got a gameplay before they ended up moving up the hot diggity dog tier 1 the way that they have been playing. And look at us putting the boom on Genty, not allowing him to go much of anywhere once again. We are tackling him before he can get the first down. And it is going to be 4th down and 2. They're going to be short of the marker. And now I have some time before half to try to do something. I'm dropping back. Going to the end zone. I let it go a little bit late. Cut that music off. You better not have been singing the user. What is he doing? I have no idea. Trying to do the same exact trick play. Dog, it's not gonna work. And on 4th down and 8, he's dropping back. It's incomplete. And he put me in field goal range right before the half. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my 3 and go up 17-0, bro. He probably did not expect me to do all that. Look, Genty in motion. I'm coming out here to make sure I have him covered. The quarterback is trying to scramble. He's throwing it deep. And we have all kinds of defenders around the ball. And coming up with the pick. I probably should have cut that thing up the field. I probably would have been high-stepping right now. But that is going to take us to halftime. And we have a 17-0 lead over the Boise State Blue Turf Broncos. And don't forget, we have that running game. I'm trying to keep that thing on the ground a little bit because I was throwing picks out here, you feel me? But on 2nd down, I'm still throwing it!
QJB, you're terrible.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Siri, you don't have to be so harsh, dude. You know I was trying to get it to my hot diggity dog receiver. And here's Genty bouncing off defenders. But we are relentless getting to that ball and make sure he is not going much of anywhere. Running the hurry-up offense on 2nd down. He is trying to run a little screen and he gets some good yardage, but it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back right here. We have the coverage everywhere. Oh, that should have been another pick, dude. Instead, he is actually going to go for the field goal to cut the score to 17-3. So my opponent thinks he still has a chance out here going for the 3 points. And I'm keeping that thing on the ground with Ellison. Turning on the Jets. Trying to hit him with the hezzy. And I end up going out of bounds after a great game. Now 2nd and 9. I love this route I have. I knew either Price or Cross was going to be wide open. And we are walking in that end zone for the score. What a play, and we are faking it, getting the 2-point conversion. So you know around this time of the game is when I start trolling a little bit. Oh, they're getting a reception right there, trying to do any and everything they can to get down this field. And here's Genty on the pass, and he is going to get enough for the 1st down. But on 3rd and 7, quarterback drop back, though. You know I got the defenders in place. I want to get these interceptions. He had somebody, but he threw it while he was getting hit. And now on 4th down, can we get a stop? He is finally going to find somebody down the field and keep this drive going. So he figured he could try to get a touchdown out of this drive. Throwing that thing and bossing my defender. I'm like, okay, brother, you got to chill out a little bit. And now everybody in the stadium knows that Genty is getting this ball. And they finally get in there. The clock is certainly working against my opponent. He's trying to go for 2 right here. And of course they are not gonna get it. The onside kick is on the way. And we are gonna scoop that thing up. So like I was saying before, I cannot believe that the Hoosiers are doing this good. But we should have listened to that boy Signetti. He was telling everybody to Google him because all he does is win. You know, he came from James Madison. They had that amazing season last year. And I'm trying to put some points on the board on 4th down. I would have had my receiver, but I got hit. So it is a turnover on downs. The Boise State Broncos are coming right back. And this dude has no clue what he is doing on offense right now, bruh. If he is not getting it to Genty, he is not doing much of anything, as you see. And now with his 3rd and 10, drop it back. We need to try to get a stop right here. He has somebody wide open. I'm like, okay. He got a little drive going right here at the end of the fourth quarter, but it might be too little too late. This dude trucking people and everything. You see him, and he is going to keep it going with a no-huddle offense. We need to get a stop. We don't want them to have any confidence and think they can come back from this one. And speaking of, no! Madsen, if you throw our way, we are gonna make you pay. That's exactly what we do. Bye-bye. So let me know down in the comments what other teams you want to see me use online. Drop a like and sub if you haven't. And take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.